United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution number 64 of 255 on fatalities that happen on our roads. The target at that time, Madam Speaker, was that they want to reduce the global fatalities by 50%. Madam Speaker, I am addressing road safety because this is what has taken our bright shining star away. In this country, when you localize those figures, Madam Speaker, the NTSA tells us that we are losing about 3,000 lives every year to fatal road accidents. Madam Speaker, the cost of that has been put by Treasury to be about 300 billion, which is roughly 5% of our GDP. So in real times, we are losing the best of our population, the younger people. And I've said it in other forums, Madam Speaker, that when we are younger, we tend to think that that car must go beyond 120. You must step and see how it feels if the accelerator reaches the floorboards. Madam Speaker, and a lot of us are here, all of us, I think we have had an accident here and there, and especially when we were younger. Madam Speaker, it will cost nothing to this government to put something in the curriculum that creates manners in road safety. It has to be inbuilt from when we are young. The way children nowadays are taught that you don't just throw pieces of paper on the road. The way that if you try to even throw a plastic bottle, your children will tell you, Dad, you're littering. It's the same way that manners on road safety should be imbued within our children as we grow. And I hope the Minister for Education is also listening to this, because this is the loss we suffer is because of small things like this. We forget to tell our children. Children grow up when the hormones are raging. Just when you get your first car, you get killed. And nowadays, Madam Speaker, there's a new fashion. Our children will tell you, my ambition is to get a motorbike. And every time you hear a motorbike, your heart shudders, because you know how you used to be at that age and you used to ride a ramshackle. But it was safer than what these people are. So, Madam Speaker, I believe that there is a case for us to adjust our curricula to increase the sensitivity around road safety. Madam Speaker, road safety should not be defined as arresting people, because NTSA has the funds, NTSA are the people who are there. Why can they create road champions? Madam Speaker, on National Condom Days, you have these guys walking all over. Why can't we have national road safety champions in big places like Voi, on us who travel down towards the coast, in places like Naikuru, Naivasha, for those who use that other road? We should have people always reminding us. It is not enough to put a car that has had a traffic accident to display. That's a step, but we need people to be talked to, matatu drivers, people to be talked to be preached to, because when we have a culture change in this country, Madam Speaker, we will be able to move forward. And also, finally, Madam Speaker, lighting. This goes to county government and national governments. On our highways, there are no lights. No lights at all, and no effort is put to put lights on those roads. Madam Speaker, where when you watch the television, you see where we lost Kelvin, it was completely dark. And that is a place which is misty. That's what the OCS was telling us, who was on the scene of what happened. Madam Speaker, we need lighting, and this is an issue that will cost so little as compared to what we are losing in this country, Madam Speaker. 300 billion annually is not a small amount. And if we can put our money where it matters, then we should not be losing people like these, valuable assets like